Greetings, fellow crafters. Welcome back to my court. Welcome if you're new. I am your Hello Queen, and I am here to show you some special diamonds projects that were put on the back burner and we've gotten completed. We're also going to go ahead and de-kit these while we're here. So stick around and we'll go through them. Okay, so the first, my kids are both suffering from ADHD. Caitlin we have diagnosed. Emily we were in the process of getting diagnosed, but even everybody who I've talked to saying, I think she has ADHD, they went, yeah, it sure seems like they do. So their attention span's not too long. We're working on it. But we had these little brooches. They came in one of the Easy Win kits. Emily did one and then left the other two for Caitlin and I to do. And somewhere along the line we lost the backing for one of them. These were separate pieces. Now we don't know where Emily's has gone because she's worn it and lost it in the interim. But one of this one here with the purple, Caitlin has done recently. And this one here I've done. And I'm just going to pop a good neodymium, is that the right term? Rare earth magnet on the back and make this into a cover minder since I don't have the pin for it. They're a little gaudy to be wearing out. Little kids don't care, but she does. Now these I've already de-kitted. I did them on my own while I was revamping my special drill storage because my God was it a mess. I'll show you what I've done when I get there. The next one, Caitlin started this for Scales and Sparkles, which was an event that Valerie handmade from Heart. And see if I can get a better shot there. Let's move my light just a touch over. Oh no, now it's in shot. Okay, maybe we'll do this. Ah! Okay, let's try that. No, now it's really in shot. Can we move it? Maybe. Okay. All right. This is the Baby Green Dragon that Caitlin started. She did quite a bit on it, actually. She did all of the talons on here. She did all of the red and gold on the tail and the wings and the horns and sort of the mane that it's got there. And she started on the body but ran out of steam. And when she had the opportunity to go back to it after she finished her 3D one, she decided not to, so I finished it for her. It's only 30 by 30, didn't take me very long, but we've got the drills to put away for that. And another project that she did, just going to move that slightly more out of frame, is this cute little book. She got a fair bit of it done, but Mommy finished it up. She did most of the larger drills and I finished up all the other ones. I'm probably going to give this back to her, but I am going to seal it first before I do so. For her to draw in because it is not a lined book. But those are the three projects that I have. As I said, these brooches are finished. I've already de-kitted them. And I've put the drills for the butterfly in here with the ones for this, because there's only 7 types of drills for this, and there were 9 for this one. So I'm going to be right back. I'm going to go get my spare drills for specials and some sticker paper to show you how I'm organizing my spare drills. Stick around. Okay. So, this is my box for special drills. It also has my diamond dots in it. The diamond dots I've not gone through and done anything with, but these I've gone through and put them in more consistent size of baggies and relabeled them so that they're a little more consistent. And this is how I've been labeling them, because I get very granular with these. You do not have to get this granular with it. I do, because that's how my brain wants to work. I may change this in the future, but for right now, what I'm doing is I'm just writing down all of what I feel is the relevant information on the front of the bag. So these are letter size sticker paper sheets. And I'm just kind of eyeballing the width I want. And I keep lifting the wrong side of this. This is a relatively new trimmer. My old trimmer, the ruler part cracked on me. But I had that one for about 7/8 of never, so. And this one actually has centimeter measurements, not that I'm actually measuring anything right now, but the other one for some reason didn't. But because what I was using it for initially was cutting pictures, which are generally done in inches in Canada anyway, it didn't really bother me, because we still, when we're talking about professional pictures, we're still talking 5x7s, 8x10s, that sort of thing. So inches didn't bother me, but it's kind of been a nuisance lately because I've wanted to have centimeter measurements. But okay, so the first thing that I gear these up by is color. So what is the first color in here? The first color in here is silver. So I'm going to bring out all of my silver bags, and it's a lot. So these are all of my bags that are silver. And they start at the front with the smallest and go to the largest. So I'm going to see if any of these qualify as silver. That's trash. I'm going to have to bring in my skull for that. Those aren't silver. None of those are silver. Those are silver. There's trash in that one too. Let's combine the trash. There wasn't a whole lot of trash in either one of them, at least not while I was working on them. I don't know what, if anything, Caitlin did with the trash. It's probably in my carpet. So that's got silver in that one. And it looks like just standard size round silver drills. So these are standard size AB drills. That's not them. These are silver. These are black backed silver, which isn't them. These are regular silver round clear ones. So they'll go in this fairly full bag. That's a fairly common color in those. But since that's the only silver, and I've got gray, I've got slivers, I've got everything you could think of. You do not have to get this granular, but as you can see on here, this one says 3mm clear round rhinestones. Technically they're 2.8mm, but I don't have anything that measures to points of millimeters. So unless it's something that's specifically been marketed for square diamonds, which you can get on places like Tmaw's site, I don't put partial millimeters on there. But I do have some sparklers for squares that are 2.5mm. But I know that because that's what they were bought for. I don't measure that small. Okay, so that is silver. Next is white. Don't have as many white, but these are opaque white ones. I think there was some of those pinwheels. So that's gold. Yes, this had some pinwheels, which I think I have a bag for. White pinwheels. Let's see, 5mm round white pinwheels. And I call them pinwheels. Can you see that? Probably not. They sort of have a striated dealy, which is cool. So they'll go in there. I found them in a few, they come in a few colors. I've got them in sort of a peachy champagne color. I think I may have them in pink as well. They remind me of cardigan buttons. Okay, so next is orange. Let's get the label off this so that I know that I've taken care of it. So next is orange. I see an orange in here. That's more of a yellow. Okay, so there's an orange right there. So let's get out my orange. Don't have a lot of orange. That's the yellow. But those are just regular sized orange drills. So these are 3mm round orange rhinestones. And they've melded in beautifully with the ones that I've got here. So we'll stick those in there. I doubt I have brown. Brown I've only had in one so far. Brown's just not a color you see a lot of. Oh, these labels. These labels I got in AliExpress, and they are really, really stupidly sticky. I'm going to have to goo gun these afterwards. I've been using them on cover paper because they're sticky enough they will stick to cover paper. And because I don't want to use them on these containers because they're so sticky that they're a pain in the butt to get off. Brown I don't have. I have one bag in. I've only ever had it in one. Okay. And then blue. Oh, no, these are purple. Purple, 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 purple. That's kind of a blue more than a purple. Yeah, oh well. Okay, so I got lots of purple. Let's see what I've got in here that's purple. Those are purple. None of those are purple. Those are purple. No purple, no purple. Okay. So let's start with these ones because these are just regular light purple rhinestones. So I'm going to stick these ABs in here because I don't have any ABs. AB, in case you're wondering, is Aurora Borealis. It's sort of a iridescent coating. You can find them in rhinestones and on regular drills. Rhinestones to me are silver-backed, semi-transparent. Okay, so all those ones are done for purple. And then I've got these purple. Those are more of a AB iridescent. You can see that they're shining in different rainbowy colors, but they're definitely purple backed. So let me see if I have a bag that's got those in it. Oh, yeah, I do. I think that actually was the brooches. Came out of the brooches and was on the butterfly. Okay, so far I haven't had to make up any new bags so far. We do a lot of special diamond projects in this house because they tend to be fairly small projects that the kids can get done in a day or two and not lose interest. Although, interest lost on these ones, but nothing's perfect. Alright, so the next one is green. I don't know if I have any green in here, but let's find out. Oh, I do. I've got a couple greens from the dragon, of course. Duh. No. Those are silver. I'm going to go back. I'm going to go back for those ones. I'm a dummy. Okay, so I don't need the green ABs, so let's put those back. I've got a couple of colors of green here in the regular rhinestones. That one goes there and that one goes there. These are sort of more of a yellow-green peridot, so they go in light green. So when I put on these labels when I do make a bag is size, color, shape, if they're AB, I put that on there, and whether or not they're a rhinestone. This one says 3mm dark green round rhinestones. This one says 3mm round light green rhinestones. These are similar, but they're 4mm, so they're just a little bit bigger. These are 5mm quad cube ABs. Those I've actually purchased. 5mm round smooth green rhinestones. I try to put on if they're smooth or faceted. I don't always remember to do that, but you can tell. I mean, these have no facets on them at all. And these are faceted AB 10mm seed AB green faceted rhinestones. Okay. Those are blue. So we're going to take these labels off, and I'm going to go back to the silver because I missed one. I'm a dummy. Come on. Wow, these do not want to let go. Okay, come on. Yeah. Glue gun will be required. Okay, so let's get the silvers back out because I need to put these away. So it's not these small ones. It's not those ones, those are too big. Silver. That might be it. Although they look bigger. No, those are teardrops. Okay, so these are AB silver teardrops. I don't know how big they are. Okay, so let's measure them, which means I'm just going to put them on a ruler that does millimeters. You do not have to get this granular with them. 4Kids at 147, who's the progenitor of this system that I'm using, she just puts all of the regular size round ones in their color, and then any special shapes or larger ones she puts all in one bag. I think my head would explode if I did that. So these are 7mm. Actually, they look the same as these 8mm. Yeah, I'm just going to stick them in with the 8mm. They look exactly the same. Give or take a millimeter. Close enough. Okay, 8mm teardrops. Now, one of the reasons that I do get granular is because I have the room to. This box is by no means full. If it ever were to get a little close contact in there, I may decide to do more of that. I have toyed with the idea of throwing all of the similar shaped ones in regardless of size. So if I have teardrops that are silver, even if whether they're 3mm or 8mm, they're all going to go in the same bag, with the idea that I'll just pour out the bag and fish out the ones I need. Okay, so we did green. Okay, next one is pink. I've got a lot of pink. I have 2 little girls. It shouldn't be surprising that I have a lot of pink. Although one is growing up rapidly. That's red. Sometimes a really dark pink and a red can be really easy to mix up. Okay, so that's pink. That one there's pink. Now which pink is it? Not that one. Got a bunch of different pinks here. Light pink, pale pink. Those are dark pink AB. I think they probably fit best with this one. Now again, I don't want to have 1,500 different colors of pink. Like this one has like 6 colors of pink. I don't want to have a ton. If I ever did need a few of a color, I would probably just tip them out and find the best one. And I have run out of these a few times, especially when you consider that they're being done by children. Children who are easily distracted and therefore tend to dump their trays on a regular. So I have so many drills in my carpet. The vacuum has a field day. Okay, so that's pink. Next is yellow. So I'll put the ABs back because I know I don't have any of those. Stay. So those 2 are yellow. That's trash. That's also a yellow. Nope. 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 And those are empty. Okay, so I think that's more of that yellow. Maybe. Got 3 different colors of yellow. I think that one fits this yellow best. And that one fits this yellow best. And I'm probably gonna have to make a bag for these yellow claws, because I don't think I have anything like those. They're seed shaped, so let's stick those back in here because I don't need them anymore. All right. I definitely don't have anything like that before. So let's take a look and see how big these are. So 9. That clears that up, so that one's now empty. Yay! One down. There we go. All right. So we're going to take one of these out and get an idea of how big it is. That appears to be a full centimeter. So that's a 10 millimeter. So we can put all of these smaller ones back. These are 10 millimeter faceted AB slivers. Faceted opaque AB slivers. So we're going to take a pen and take one of my strips. 10 millimeter seed, faceted, opaque, AB. I'm going to take the scissors. They're sliver shaped or seed shaped. I think some people call them marquee shaped. They're pointed at both ends. They're vaguely oval shaped but pointed at both ends. So I alternately call them slivers or seed shapes. And then that goes on the bag. And then these go into the bag. I gave up on label size because there's so much information that I put on them that it doesn't really work. So that's why I'm doing them on the sticker paper, and then I just cut them to the size that I need. Okay. Alright, so that one's got the trash in it, so I'm going to set that up there for now. So the yellow's all done. The next one in here is gold, which I don't have any of. Because the gold that I'm talking about is the opaque gold. So I don't have anything in there that's gold. So that can be skipped over. I don't have any black. Red I have. That is red. That is red. And those are red. So 3mm red. And these are all red, not orange red. I do have one bag that's got some that are almost red, but not quite. They're sort of an orangey red. Okay. So both of these will get tipped into here because they were from two different projects. Had a ton left. The orangey red. And then I have these guys here, which are smooth and round and larger than regular ones. So how large are they? I would say they're 5mm. Come on, open. Thank you. So let's put them in a bag, and then we'll make a label. Okay, so these are 5mm round, smooth rhinestones in red. It's hard to remember all the information that I want to put on these. Okay. Oh, I don't have my paper inserts. I shall have to go through and do that again another day. Okay, so the only one left is this blue. So let's get these destickered and put away. Now trash is pretty much inevitable. So I tried, the baby dragon is in my recent finishes list. I tried to find the journal again. I don't remember where I got it. I found a whole bunch of other journals, but not that one again. But those journals are around. They're on AliExpress. They're on many of the reseller sites. If you hunt, you can probably find it. And the brooches I got from an Easy Win box through the Diamond Painting Club. they do a subscription box that you can get every month full of diamond painting goodies. And I hunted through their site, because usually once they've gone in the box, after the boxes have been delivered, you can purchase them on their site, but I couldn't find them anywhere. So now I have a lot of blue. I have a lot of blue. Okay, so these ones are 2.5 millimeters. They are sparklers for squares. They are sold for squares. So that's why they say 2.5 millimeters. Not right now. Then I have all these 3 millimeter ones that are ABs, so I'm going to stick those away. Then I have a crap ton of rhinestones. So, Emmy, can you get me my skull?
Sure.
Should be right next to my monitor. So these are all of the 3 millimeters. So now I just have to figure out which blue these fit with, and I think it's going to be the teal. These are arguably more teal than these ones, but teal they are. So they'll go in with the teal.
This one?
Yes. Thank you. My trash skull.
Okay, I was wondering if you meant the other one.
No, I want to finish this one. I want to fill this one up first. And this one's not quite full. So, that's all of those. Take the last label off of this one. Okay, so last label off of that one. And then this is my trash skull. I started this when I first started diamond painting back in May of 2020. And this is where I've been putting all of my trash drills. Now, trash drills may simply be drills that have escaped their container and I don't feel like hunting down which color they belong to. Maybe drills that I find on my feet as I go to the bathroom. Because I work on carpet, so what happens is they get stuck to my feet when I stand up, ones that have fallen to the ground. Or they may be, in the case of rhinestones, quite frequently what they are is the silver on the back is scratched so that you can still see the symbol through the rhinestone. So I just peel that off and put a different one down. But this one still, after a year, has some room left in the top. Once it's full, I'll be starting a new one. This is just a crystal head vodka bottle, one of the little 2-ounce ones that you get at the cash register. They do make very large Crystal Head vodka, but I'm not a huge vodka drinker. I just like the bottles. So every once in a while I will grab a new one and then do something with the bottle that is cool. So, Crystal Head vodka. That is my trash skull. I love the look of it. It looks very sand arty. Lots of fun. So that's my trash skull. That's where I put all my trash drills. In fact, I see a few rogue drills over here. Go in there, be fabulous. Trash drills are not a sign of quality. Trash drills are kind of an inevitability. You're manufacturing a large number of very small items, so it's going to be a case of you're going to run into that. It's just the way it is. So this is going to have a date with Goo Gone. These ones stuck to the lid. This is definitely going to have a date with Goo Gone, but that's boring, so I'm not going to show you guys that. But in the meantime, we've got all of these set away. The items are going to be sealed. This guy's going to be framed and go up on Caitlin's wall because she really wants her dragon. But all of the diamonds are put away, and we can move on to other projects. Thank you so much for joining me. Like this video if you enjoyed it. Share it with your friends. Subscribe if you haven't already. And I will see you in the next video. Keep it spooky, guys. Bye.